Previously, we prepped and poured the concrete ceiling for our safe room, marking the end of that massive project.
So now we're gonna be able to fast forward through this entire build and bang this thing out. It's a humongous day. It's monumental. Getting this portion done and poured and finished now allows us to build the rest of this house and get in the roof and get this thing dried in.
With only a handful of rafters left to install, we are nearing the end of framing the south side of the house and preparing to turn our focus to the last two rooms of the build.
Probably the opposite on the other side also.
Yeah.
Two windows, bed coming this way.
Yeah, I think so.
Are we ready to start taking these forms down?
Big day.
It is. We just start to take all these 2x4s down, take all the bracing down this side, and then start pulling the forms off. We'll continue around.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but the safe room is officially 100% complete.
Minus the door and the interior work, but the structure's done,
Yeah.
right? And this has by far been the most labor-intensive project on any build we've ever done ourselves. Yeah. But forming all the concrete up, laying all the block with all the rebar, the steel, pan decking, rebar on top, tying everything up.
Concrete.
Then more forming, then concrete to finish it off. It's very labor-intensive.
I remember in the very beginning of this project when we were just starting out the block and getting our feet wet, I wasn't actually sure that we were going to be able to pull it off and get to the end because it was taking so long for us to lay each course of block.
It's 12-inch block and they're like 52 pounds each. So there's like 600 or almost 700 blocks. So it's a lot of picking up and putting down. So, and moving by hand.
Yeah.
And mixing. So it's done.
It's done.
Hallelujah.
I can't believe it.
Yeah. Pull down. All right. It's budging. I'm gonna pull it out. You ready?
Yep.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Perfect. All the forms held up perfectly. We drilled holes every 2 feet and ran tie wire through and back around and tied it to the rebar. So when we poured concrete, the concrete pushed against the form and the tie wires tied to the rebar so it didn't push out or bulge out. So we had 0 blowouts, 0 leakage, so it held up great. Good. We are going to leave these forms in for another probably week or two. Reason why is it's all concrete coming through here. I want that thing to set up and cure before I pull that down. But everything worked out great. So now we're going to go inside and pull all the blocking out where all the steel beams are at, where all the concrete came down. And we'll see how that poured. When we poured the concrete and the paint decking, the goal was for the concrete to go onto the decking and pour down into the walls and go around all the steel and fill in all the voids. And that's why I had all the blocking in around all the steel. And now that it's all off, I can see the goal has been accomplished. All the concrete filled in all the voids, wrapped around all the steel, and now the safe room is one solid piece of concrete.
In addition to taking the forms down today, we're also going to focus on cleaning the exterior and interior of the safe room. Eventually, we are going to finish the floors and paint the ceiling and put drywall on the block walls and make it look pretty and not like a dungeon.
You love the dungeon look though. The boys love it. Yeah. Just a little bit of paint and call it good.
I will help facilitate interior decorating the dungeon.
Start throwing everything out.
I'll do all the dumpster runs.
With the structure of the safe room complete, we are ready to start planning for what's going to go on top of the safe room, and that's the boys' bedrooms. This really is the guys' wing of the house. We've got 2 bedrooms to build up there, one facing out the front of the house overlooking the pasture, and one is facing out back of the house. That's going to be our next major project.
We need to get a bunch of lumber ordered up, but first things first, we need to cut these head knockers off, and it's high time to get rid of these things and get them out of our way.
Watching as it all played
this right here is roughly the center wall. It's gonna be 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom. So I imagine do 2 windows here, looking out towards the mountains, 2 windows here.
The bed will probably sit right here. You'll have room
Yeah.
for night tables,
Yep.
the boys' desk.
It's probably the opposite on the other side also.
Yeah.
2 windows, bed coming this way.
And the boys are gonna have their own bathroom that is at the very end of this hallway. So basically you're coming up the stairs and you would turn left to get to their side of the house. Both of their bedrooms and their bathroom are gonna be back here. It's gonna be pretty sweet. I mean, they have their own entire like section of the house.
Right now we drop off and step down to the safe room. That's gonna get floor joists that all gonna get raised up to the same elevation as the entire second floor. So don't think they're gonna have a step down to their room. It's not gonna happen that way.
Or concrete floors. They're not gonna have concrete floors.
They're gonna love it.
Yeah. The intensity of this build has really been compounded by the extremely hot weather that we've been having lately. The heat index here has consistently had us in the triple digits, so watching our hydration has been really important. This is the watermelon salt from Element, the sponsor of today's video. Josh's favorite is the raspberry salt. It's a 0 sugar electrolyte drink mix that's also free of artificial colors. Element was actually born out of the growing body of research revealing that optimal health outcomes occur at sodium levels of 2 to 3 times government recommendations. Electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and magnesium are essential for energy as well as muscle and brain function. And like other electrolyte products, Element has generous portions of those, but without the sugar and the dyes and the other dodgy ingredients that typical sports drinks have. With Element, each stick pack helps to restore hydration and helps us to avoid the headaches, cramps, fatigue, brain fog, and weakness that can come with electrolyte deficiency. And Element is not just for people like Josh and I who are out working in the heat. It is perfectly formulated for anyone who is trying to restore health through hydration. It's perfectly suited for athletes, folks who are fasting, those who are following keto, low carb, whole food, or paleo diets. Get your free sample pack with any Element purchase at drinkelement.com/WWO. And be sure to try out the new Element Sparkling, a bold 16-ounce can of sparkling electrolyte water. And if it's not for you, get a full refund. No questions asked and no return necessary. Now let's get back to the build. The plan for today is to continue working on the last bit of framing for both the dormer and the gable roof on the south side of the house. As you guys know, we have a pretty significant design flaw in the house that is resulting in us needing to build the house out just a little bit further. However, that portion of the house is going to have a completely different roof line. So the plan of attack on this is to continue framing and building the structure as it is currently sitting, getting everything under roof and dried in, and then we will build that last little portion on with the different roof line.
21.5. The knee wall we're building here needs to match the same height as the other side of the dormer. We have a few 90s. That wall is going to turn around. We got to build it, sheathe it before we can start the rest of the rafters going to the ridge beam. I'm going to have the bottom plate overhanging just a bit. As you guys know, we're going to build 8 feet onto the side of the house. And with that overhang, it's gonna help attach the new portion to the portion we're building now and just tie everything together.
The good news is, the faster we get under roof, the faster we're out of the sun.
That's a fact. And once we get the roof up, we're gonna start rolling, girl. Insulation, drywall, not in the order, but it's gonna be electrical, plumbing, the easy stuff, insulate, and then you're up to bat with drywall.
I'm a concrete guy, not a drywall guy. My Christmas gift to myself this year is going to be finding somebody not named Erin to do the drywall.
You need a subcontractor?
I just didn't have the strength to do it.
Let's go ahead and put the ridge beam up there. Once that's done, we'll shoot a laser up to make sure it's in the right spot. We'll lock it in and we'll start framing. You hold the post real quick with my throw on top. I'm just gonna leave it a little bit. We're gonna use this plate to tie the 2 bridge beams together. We'll put the plate on, 2 bridge beams will butt in like this, and then we'll have on the sides of each of this will be the rafters. It's gonna tie it all and lock it all together. So we're locked all into place. Let's go ahead and slide the rafter back into this portion right here. Go back a little more. Go back a little more.
You okay?
Yeah, keep going.
All right, I'm there.
To match the rest of them?
Yeah.
Oof, a little bit tougher than I thought. We have like 9 to get up, and some are already pre-cut. How's it look?
Looks good.
Does it?
Yeah.
Let's get this angle. How about this angle? Yeah.
We are ready to start rolling on the rafters. I think we have something like 9 total
Roughly.
to get to the end.
Yeah.
But the first 5 are already cut for both the gable side and the dormer side. So we're gonna get those put up, and then we will get the last 20 footers cut.
Oh yeah.
Almost there.
I'm gonna pass this to you. I'm gonna work it past that wall. We'll get it up.
Keep going.
Yeah. Going up. Going up. Going on up.
We're on.
Alright, next one.
Going over.
Yeah, go ahead. Just slide down, okay? Alrighty. You go this way, and we're gonna flip it up towards you that way. Let's make it. Let's make it.
We're on.
Yeah, ready?
Good.
Good. Go over more. Oh, there you go. Okay. Now go up, pull it to me. To me.
We're on.
Okay, good.
You ready to go up?
Yep, do it. Going up. How you doing? You alright?
Yeah.
Go up a little bit. But breathe. Give me a little bit, please. Me.
All the way up.
Up.
We're on.
Alright, get in line.
Ready?
Yes, I'm in.
So we have 5 of the 9 or so rafters installed now, but before we can go any further, we need to match this wall over here with the dormer on the opposite side of the house. We're only going to be able to turn this section of the wall in because on the other side of the house, there is going to be another dormer in this bedroom, and we don't want to build anything onto that area until we have extended this portion of the house. Yes. So for now, we are just going to turn the wall in. We're going to finish up with the last bit of rafters, build this dormer wall, and then we're going to be able to start sheathing. Elsie girl is not super happy.
No, she's not.
I saw Rosie get up here about an hour ago and lay down outside near the garden. And that's where she's been ever since.
How'd she get out?
You know what that means, right?
We got a hole in the fence. It's the only way she's out, with a hole in the fence.
And you know what that means we're doing.
I gotta cut a tree up and get my chainsaw.
Here we go again.
Girl, you're in the wrong spot. The grass stays the same on the other side of the fence also. Okay? Come on, girl. Yep.
Make that turn, girl.
Come on, girl.
Make that turn.
Good job.
Come on.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go. Alright, grab the next one.
How long are these?
24 feet. That's the last one. Forever and ever and ever. Never do that again. Alright, start getting these cut. Roll them up. Get a hold, girl. Then push, you push.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, push.
Keep going.
Yeah, push. Push.
We're on.
Alright, alright.
I gotta go in way
Push.
more. You want me to scoot over?
Alright, yeah, scoot over. That's it, let's do it again. It's really easy. Okay, how you doing?
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yep. Tell me when.
Not yet. Alright, push! Hold on up.
We're on. Wow.
That thing's bowed.
Oh my goodness. Holy.
Mackerel.
Yeah.
We'll scoop together, it'll be okay. When we pick it up, that thing was like bowed down, it's all over the place. Oof. But it's fine, that was good. We'll pull them together, lock them into place, we'll fur it out a little more, put the next one up, and then we can put a 2x6 wall on top of that for the dormer wall. That's good.
It's one ugly board.
All right, go ahead.
All the way up?
Yeah, good. We're up.
We're on.
Let's slide them.
More?
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. How long do you think it'll take us to sheathe this place?
More than 3 days, less than 7. Yeah.
So 1 week.
1 week.
I'm gonna miss her. I don't think she's gonna come up to the house tonight.
Leon will watch out for her.
And Hammy.
And Hammy.
And Lily.